Hi, my name is Sadia, and welcome to my YouTube. Today, I'm here to unpack the whirlwind that was 2024 and unpack it in a way that will better prepare me for 2025. So if you're interested in vision boards and manifestations and all that girly pop stuff, come along with me. Firstly, I would like to introduce the MVP of the year, Miss Vision Board. This was my vision board for 2024. I know I'm very protective of her. I try not to show her to people because, what if there's like evil eyes and they're like watching your visions and praying against you and all that stuff. But 2024 is over. I've made my vision board for 2025. You will not see it until 2026. But let's go over it and talk about it and why I put the things I did and how did this vision board benefit me? How did it help me make goals, set goals, achieve goals? Yeah. Item number 1. For those of you who don't know anything about me at all, I am a musician. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter. I play piano, I play guitar, I produce. I'm currently the music director of a gospel choir, which is one of my little side quests. But it's really cool. But music is my passion and it's something I want to do with my life. I want to perform, I want to go on tours, I want to do all the things, sell records, all that. And it's a journey, and I've been on this journey for a while. So, item of business number 1 on my vision board is I want to release 6 songs this year. I released 5. Which is better than 0, because in past years it has been 0. But I released 5 songs. I wanted to release more because I'm currently working on my EP, which is exciting and terrifying and all the things, but it has to get done. Yeah, I was hoping to release my EP this year. It did not happen, and that wasn't entirely my fault. I'm working with others, which is amazing. Very, very amazing. But when you work with other people, you work with other people's scheduling. That being said, that did not stop me. I released 5 songs on my own. They're on my BandCamp. Unfortunately, I didn't release them on Spotify, which kind of sucks. I just released the demos that I had while we're still getting the actual EP together. So if you're interested, there should be a link somewhere to my BandCamp if you want to give those songs a listen. I think they're very beautiful. I have a couple songs on my YouTube as well, a couple demos. Give them a listen. They are demos. I've already tweaked those songs and improved upon those songs, which is something that excites me and terrifies me because I'm definitely one of those perfectionist people that's like, you can always improve on anything, and that's true, but it's like, when do we stop? When is the stopping point? When is it like, this is good, put it out? And that's something I do think I need to work on some more in 2025, but I'm still very proud of myself for releasing 5 songs into the universe. And yeah, definitely still need to work on being a perfectionist. Still need to work on I was thinking about this in a spiritual sense, that God is a perfect being, yet his creations are imperfect. So why should I, as a imperfect being, expect my creations to be perfect? I've written some really beautiful songs about some pretty devastating things, and that's something I really love to do. I think all stories kind of they're all kind of worth telling. And I think that's what I do. Tell ugly stories in a beautiful way. But yeah, I set out this goal number 2. And my goal was to write, I'm gonna put my vision board down. My goal was to write 1 song a month. Because like I was saying, I'm a perfectionist and I can dwell on a song for years and years and years and years. Hate that. Dwell on a song for far too long. So I wanted to just get myself in the mindset of like, even if it's not perfect or it's not finished, let it go. Move on to something else. And I think that's been really great for me because I have a larger discography now. I have some more songs that I want to put out, which is really exciting. But then it's also like, even if I drop a song, or if I like it's been really beneficial because even if I'm like, okay, it's time to leave the song alone, move on to something else, 99% of the time when I go back to the original song and I'm like, this is actually a really solid song. You know, like all the things that I was hearing and how I was like getting in my head about everything, like that's non-existent. So that's really cool. But yeah, I've smashed that one. The song I think I'm proudest of is a song I wrote in October. It's called Good. It's actually out. It's on this YouTube page. It's also on my BandCamp, so give it a listen. I'm very proud of that one. It's still in demo form, but I did everything on the tracks. I wrote the song, played guitar, I did all the harmonies, did all the production, and I'm very proud of that. So give it a listen. Number 3. Number 3. Number 3 was to read 1 book a month. That did not happen. No, it did not. Why did that not happen, Sadia? We need to ask ourselves these questions. I think this year I read 3.5 books. I say a half because I brought a book into the new year with me. See, maybe that was bad luck. Maybe that was it. But no. I read 3.5 books this year. And I think what really bogged me down and slowed down my reading was I keep trying to force myself to read books I don't like. You know? Like, books are not like... I mean, I guess they are kind of like TV shows in a way. Or like sometimes when you're in a show or in a book and you're forcing yourself to read the book, it just makes you fall out of love with reading. So maybe that's my issue. I think so. So maybe for 2025, I'm gonna set the same goal. Read a book a month. But once I've read a book and the book is not eaten, maybe I'm gonna give it like 3 chapters. 3 chapters of a book, and in those 3 chapters, if the book is not hitting, it's time to put it down. Because, you know, it's my life. It is my reading journey. If I don't like something, I'm not going to read it. And I think that will be very great for me as a reader. Because once I know this is ass, I'm putting it down, move to something else, I think that will speed up and increase the quantity of my reading. Goal number 4. It kind of goes hand in hand with goal number 3. I wanted to reduce my screen time. I did not do that. I did not do that at all. Yeah. Why did we not do that? Probably because I wasn't reading. That's definitely one. Phones are addictive. They just are. They just are. you know, and all these little algorithms designed to keep our phones in our hands. That's evil. It's very evil. But I know for me, I wasn't in the best of dispositions this year, I'll say that. Me and Miss Depression, we had a couple tussles this year, and I've noticed when I'm in that headspace, my phone is like my pacifier. Like, that's what I use to like distract myself from what's going on. But I feel like it's like a paradoxical thing. Like, I'm on my phone because I'm depressed, but then the phone is simultaneously making me more depressed, which doesn't make any sense. And going forward into 2025, that again is something I'm gonna set out that goal again, but I'm gonna be serious about it this time. Like, no, like for real this time. The screen time is going down. And I have one slight little idea for how to do it. I'm gonna start setting timers when I'm like scrolling on TikTok and Instagram and whatnot. And when that timer goes off, phone goes down. Because Lord knows when I'm scrolling on my phone, there's like 12 million other things that I could be doing. Yes, screen time is going down. Another thing, I hate to do it, and I hate to admit it too, when I'm recording and I'm in the studio, I'll be like scrolling on Twitter while recording, and I hate that, and it needs to stop, and it's going to stop. I might buy one of those little like phone jails, which is so embarrassing. But you know, like, admitting it is the first step. My name is Sadia, and I'm addicted to my phone. I'm admitting it. So now I can get help, and I can take the steps necessary to stop using my phone. Yes. It's so crazy because my whole idea was that screen time was supposed to go down, reading was supposed to go up, and the opposite happened actually. Like, I did so much better with my reading the previous year, 2023. I think I read like 9 or 10 books. 2024. Number 5. Am I number 5? Yes. Number 5. So as a musician, unfortunately, part of my job is to be a content creator. Hate that. Hate that down. But you know, though that is part of it, I'm kind of looking forward to doing more content creating things. That's what this is. More content creating-esque things. But like doing it on my terms. Doing it in a fun way. Like, so my goal, going back to the vision board, the goal was to post on Instagram twice a year, because I was one of those musicians who, like, I would post on my story, but never post on the grid. Posting on the grid would give me anxiety, because I hate to see like the likes numerically. Maybe this is a sign I need to turn off my likes, or like the numbers, just because, like, what if it flops? You know, what if I post a pic or post a video and everybody hates it and it's there forever, even though it's not there forever? You see, I overthink these things. That being said, my goal was to post on my main grid of Instagram twice a month. 2 posts a month. I don't think I exactly nailed it, but I did far better posting on the grid than I ever have in my entire life. I definitely posted once a month. Some months had 2, some did not. But I think more months had 2 than months that did not have 2. So I'm proud of myself for that. Yeah. But 2025, I definitely want to be a bit more carefree with content creation. Stuff like this. Having more fun with it. Like, I think for a very long time, I just put so much pressure on myself. And I don't know why. But I'm hoping 2025 I can just have more fun with shit. Stop taking myself so seriously. Like content creation, music, filming. Like I want to make videos. I just have fun with shit. I really want to buy, like, I had a film camera, and I'm gonna bring that back, my little film camera, and taking little pictures, just for like the grid and for life, you know? Like I always envision myself when I'm old and gray, and I have all my kids and my grandkids, just showing them pictures of myself when I was young, doing crazy shit. I need to do more crazy shit. Like I feel like that's so wholesome. And I think that's a hallmark of a life lived. Just having a bunch of like pictures of you doing wild shit with your friends. Yeah.